To Houston's newest community out here in Katy, Texas. We have a model home tour for you today. We're gonna check out this beautiful new construction home where modern design meets beautiful finishes, guys. So are you guys ready for a treat? Well, let's go take a look. Again, who am I? My name is Sam Carratala. My better half isn't here, but we would love to help you. If you have any questions about real estate, about buying, selling, or investing in the Houston area, we would love to be your realtors. All right, let's go take a look. Welcome to your new home. So one of the things that I love about this home, as soon as you come in, is the fact that you have these two 8-foot double doors. Love that they put the windows in here. So this just brings in a lot of natural light. And then obviously you have, 10-foot entry as soon as you come in. And then as we head to the left, this plan has something unique. It actually has a study, but it also has a second bedroom downstairs towards the front of the house. So that is a really nice feature. You see the 10-foot ceilings carry out here. You have a lot of windows coming in. And then take a look at this, this full bath. This is perfect for an in-law suite. They have a kind of a sunken stand-up shower. So that is perfect. You got your nice, love what they did with the cabinets there, with the black cabinets, the higher sink. And then here you actually have your walk-in closet. As soon as you come in, you see the bedroom downstairs, and you have a study, which I like that feature. A lot of times the bedroom that is downstairs is usually further back, and so having it closer to the front of the house is a huge advantage. That way you have some privacy towards the back, but you have a really good sized study. Again, the 10-foot ceilings that you have here, you have the two windows that lead in, give in a lot of natural light. That's a huge feature. Not only do you have the ensuite bathroom, but you also have a half bath here towards the front of the house. So really nice to have that away from everything. And then again, as you come in, so we got someone also here doing a tour. They're doing some content. So it's a new community, so you're definitely gonna get a lot of that. But on this side, you actually have, so this is where the entrance would be to the garage. Again, this has a 2-car garage, and it does has an option for a third car. It's not a true 3-car garage. It's a 2-car tandem, but it's, they said if you have 2 small sedans, it'll fit, but if you have 2 SUVs, probably not so much. But you have a nice little drop station. This is kind of your little mud room. And this does connect here to the utility room. So you have, and this connects to from the master, or from the primary closet. So we'll look at that when we go around. I just wanted to kind of show you that, what you see over here. And one thing I like, as soon as you come in, you got your 10-foot ceilings, and you come into this area where your living, dining, kitchen is, and you have 20-foot ceilings here. So this goes all the way up, which is really nice to have that. A lot of properties have it in the just as soon as you come in, but this one kind of has it further towards the back, which I like that feature. And then check out this kitchen. You got the waterfall countertops. This looks like a quartz counter. Again, once you go to the design center, you can make all of your selections, but to have this huge, you got 4 bar stools here. I wonder if these cabinets open on this side. No, they actually don't, but that's a great feature. And I love what they did with the 2-tones. So you have the black cabinets towards the bottom, and then you have the white cabinets on top. And you have the 42-inch cabinets, and then you have the cabinet tops there. So really nice feature. Love the backsplash that they actually did here. You got your commercial grade vent hood. Let's turn the light on. You got your 5-burner Whirlpool appliances. Check out that island. What do you think of that island, Zane? Super nice, right? And one thing we didn't notice is on that side, if you go over there, you have your fridge, and then next to the fridge, you actually have your kind of like your coffee station on this side. Be a little small butler's pantry, and then you have your walk-in pantry. And then one of my favorite features of most properties is having the entertaining area. So if you do a lot of entertaining like we do, is we loved when we put in our sliders, just being able to bring the outdoor in and vice versa. And so if you step out here, again, guys, you might hear that noise because we're still on generators. This neighborhood is so new that they don't have full electricity yet, so they're working off of generators. And this is a 55-foot lot. We're gonna talk to you guys in a little bit about exactly where we are and the incentives that this builder has to offer, but we are in a 55-foot footprint. So this is their product that they have here. And this plan is actually one of their first plans that they've done just to fit this, this footprint. So I do love it. So again, your fence will come up to where the survey stick is. So this will be your fence over here. And then good size yard. I love what they did. They extended the patio. That obviously would be an upgrade. So, and then you also have, if you follow me over here, Zane, one of the cool things that they do have, it is ready for a grill. So you have a stub out for gas grill. You do have your ceiling fan. They got the speakers up there. This is just a really nice plan, perfect for entertaining. And like I said, this plan is so new. So photographers still here taking photos, right? So just getting started. So again, this actually does have an electric fireplace. Love what they did with the stone going all the way to the ceiling. And again, all the windows, you have all the windows there, and then you also have the big sliders, and you have the top windows. Just this property just lets in a whole lot of natural light. And as you come into the primary, one thing you typically don't see is you don't see the bathroom usually as soon as you come into the primary, which I kind of like the feature here of having this primary bathroom immediately. So you have your nice his and her countertops. Obviously they're vanities. You have the standalone tub. And then obviously your oversized, love what they did with the stand-up shower. You also have the rain feature, waterfall feature there on top. And then water closet here. And then this is called a water closet. Yes, the pooper is called the water closet. That's what we call it, Zane. So, and then you have your his and her closets all together. So this section right here is most likely gonna be his. So this section is his. Yeah, this is all you get. And then obviously this side would be hers. And they did a really nice closet system. And these actually pull down. So people from the north, they actually like this feature. They can just put their winter coats up and then let it go, and easy access. And then you have your cabinet, your drawers here on this side. So also with the soft clothes. Oh, look, and they got some extra shirts in here. So if you need to get some H&M shirts, you can find them here. So let's look at what the primary actually has to offer. So you have your primary bathroom, and then you have your really good size, and then same, you got the 12-foot ceilings, probably look closer to 14-foot ceilings here. I love what they did with the beams. Like, look at all those windows, letting just so much natural light in. Really, really nice feature. And now we're gonna show you guys upstairs. Check out, just wait till you see that media room that we have upstairs, guys. And again, guys, if you like any of the content that you're seeing, please make sure to subscribe. Also, leave a comment if you need us to answer any questions. We're here to help. So as soon as you come up, you do have this really nice size game room. So, and they even put the built-ins on this wall. So you have, so if you didn't have that, you'd have even a bigger area. And then if you come this way, you still have the two windows letting in a lot of natural light. And then you also have the media room. So you have the two doors, little French doors here. Obviously they got the surround sound already put in. I love what they did with this cabinet all the way through. And then this is, I can definitely see the Rockets winning Game 6 tomorrow. Definitely watch that on that big screen there. So again, you have 2 bedrooms downstairs, and with this plan, they actually have 3 bedrooms upstairs. So we'll look at the 5th bedroom. Now this could be an addition. You don't have to have it with this plan. they are putting it in as an option. And so this is really good sized bedroom. I love what they did with the trim and the two-tone. Love what they did there. And then you obviously have your ensuite bathroom. And then here you actually have your walk-in closet. So it's a really nice size closet for a secondary bedroom. So you have the one bedroom over there, that's a fifth bedroom, and then on this side you actually have the two additional bedrooms with kind of a Jack and Jill bathroom setup. So good linen closet. And then to the right you have one of the other bedrooms. All the bedrooms are good size. You have, you have a queen size bed, you have two nightstands, so you have plenty of room, and they all have a window, so a lot of natural light coming in. And they all have, compared to a lot of these new construction homes when it comes to closet space, they definitely have really, really good closet space here. And then we'll come through, and before we go to that bathroom side, you can come in and go to the other bedroom. Love the colors that they chose here with that purple and that wallpaper in the back. Again, two windows letting a lot of natural light in. And then you have your closet. And this is kind of where you have your Jack and Jill set up with your private sink here. You have your common your toilet, your tub shower combo. And then you have your other sink. All right, guys, now we're gonna go downstairs and we're gonna talk about exactly what specials Trees has right now, what this plan costs, and then what you can expect with any of the properties that you get with this 55-foot product that they have out here in Grange. Let's go. All right, guys, so now we're gonna talk about what Trees has to offer over here in Grange. So again, this is the Rainier plan. This plan is actually without the fifth bedroom, it's about 3,200 square feet, but they've added the fifth bedroom option. So it bumps it up to about 3,500 square feet. And again, we're in the 55-foot section of the neighborhood. And so, this is the product that they're building here. And for this particular plan, they even have a Rainier, so it's exact 3,500 square feet, everything you saw here, which is the 5 bedrooms, the 4 full bathrooms, the 3-car garage, and they actually have it at $682. And so their prices range. They start in the mid 5s and they go up depending on what plan you get and the square footage. And so we do see some plans that are about 3,000 square feet. Some are 2,600. 23 is probably the smallest, and they go up from there. So this again is a 3,500 square foot product. And this is $682 for the inventory that they have. But right now they're having a huge incentive. So they're offering up to $60,000 that you could take advantage of. So they have a $40,000 incentive that it's basically off the price. And then they have an additional 10 that if you use their preferred lender, they'll give you the $10,000 towards your closing costs. And then an additional like $10,000 flex. So, and if you are paying cash, they are willing to give you the $60,000 straight off of the price. So that would give you a huge incentive coming into this neighborhood. And so, and again, when I talk to people, when I talk about new neighborhoods, I always sell the fact that if you're buying in a neighborhood like this, they're just getting started. The model homes aren't even finished yet. And that's usually the best time that you want to buy in a neighborhood because the prices are only going to go up. I mean, this community is going to have over 2,000 homes. And so if you're starting now and you're getting in at a good price, you're definitely going to have some equity in 2 to 4 to 6 years, depending on how long you're going to be here. So this is definitely a great time to buy. Again, your HOA fees are about $1,200 a year. Taxes are about 3.2. And again, one of the huge features about living in this neighborhood is the fact that you are zoned to Katy schools, and they have 2 schools in the neighborhood. So that's going to be a huge advantage. I mean, a lot of people are looking to buy in some of these neighborhoods, and then they give you the bait and switch. You go in there thinking it's maybe a Katy school district, or you're in a certain school district, and then you come to find out that it's zoned to another school. So they don't have that issue here. This is all going to be, you know, Katy, you're actually a few minutes away from I-10, from the major freeways. You have Katy Mills Mall pretty close by. You have a new Target that's being built just on I-10. So many features, and it's a great location. So again, guys, if you have any questions about this video, about Drees, about any of their floor plans that they have, feel free to reach out to us. We'd love to connect you with Andrew, the salesperson here, and be able to get you in before other people really see the advantage of this neighborhood and start buying. So stay tuned to our next video, okay?